Alright, so today we hop in to Burial at Sea Part 1. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure there is no difficulty required for this, but let me give it a quick check real quick. My desk is a mess, bro. Alright, so there is no difficulty required, but I do need a guide for the voxophone. Well, it's not really voxophones, it's audio diaries. So, yeah.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. You do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will. Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful. What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Compromise? Is that why we came? Come on. Get on with it.
Ryan's been good to me. Few are the patrons who truly understand the struggle of the artist. But even I was a little leery when he shuttered Fontaine's business and sent that bald buck to a grave deep in the briny. But when Ryan buried all of Fontaine's pals in that department store, someone had to find a home for all those freshly minted orphans. And if I turned $1 or $2 in the process, you can hardly blame me for doing well by doing good.
Can't say I'm happy to be back in Rapture.
Everyone wants to cut their tongues. He works for Ryan Security. The meat can go ahead and inherit some
Funny.
What?
You're not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Houdini splicers. Next one is Bosches? I think that's the name of the store.
All that unpleasantness with Fontaine.
There it is.
Fontaine got taken up by Ryan's good.
So there should be 3 here.
Buongiorno, signore.
Suchang observe strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchang's own creation. On plasmid. Man name of Fink. Outrage! Theft of intellectual property! But man name of a Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Su Chong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property. Two-way street.
Okay, so it's 3 different stores. Next one is the watch. What was it? The watch clock. And then a door that says maintenance.
Frank Fontaine. Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Alright, before I continue, well, I can't even say before I continue, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Afternoon.
Mr. DeWitt. We'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Ryan taking over Fontaine's business. Any different? Ah, Mr. DeWitt. Back again. And so soon. I went through basic.
I'm not looking to be an obstacle to your...
Trying to find. I don't know if it's within stores or not. Just to be safe. I don't think it is. Alright, so there's a here. We'll continue. Just check these. Oh, maintenance. There is a code for this door. Good to know. Oh, here we go. Watch the code for that door should be somewhere.
I say, try it again. Maybe your taste buds have matured. Hello, Booker. Where have you been hiding her?
I understand why Ryan wants to lock all of Fontaine's men up in that department store, but why on earth should we have to feed them?
Tip. I don't think these supermen know the meaning of the word.
I had all of these visions before coming down here of Utopia. Every man with his hand on the great chain, the wheel of progress turning. Every cliche you can imagine. And what is the first thing that happens when I open up shop? Petty thievery. Now I have to lock all my valuables in a closet. Remember 2076. It's the problem with coming to Utopia, is that it still has the people.
There we go.
When Ryan take over Fontaine Futuristics, scene of a terrible violence. Splicers burning each other to bits. Lucky ones not killed, sent to department store prison instead. Suchong think he dead man too. But then Ryan comes to Suchong and says, Suchong want to be buried in filthy store, or Suchong want to make a good salary? Work for Ryan. How much salary? Asks Suchong. This Ryan find very funny.
Alright, so next ones are in Fontaine's department store.
It's temporary.
Temporary. Just like Gulag.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any. What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylock.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
A fine day to you both.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-carat gold ring, fully hallmark for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind
Right
of box.
out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
Must be somewhere else.
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash? I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Well, I didn't get to see the nut shot. What? Nut shot.
Good day.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
But of course, right away. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
Gotta find that box.
I know precious little about art.
Nothing.
I don't want to open my mouth where
Only one place left.
foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me to tell you what it means?
Oh, would you? Oh, I would like so much. You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
It's the king and country crowd who light the torch of destruction.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You ever met the man?
Used to see him.
Ryan understands something.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
What is this piece?
Where is he hiding that box?
But of course, covered by Mr. Ryan.
Lovely. Isn't it lovely? Oh, music does something.
There you are, you little son of a
Especially
bitch.
something in this vein.
Primal, isn't it? I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
That was weird, not gonna lie. That was very weird.
Good. We've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Dance, dance, move! Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
The stick!
For God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in Rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You are more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
Listen,
go.
Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
It's a very long introduction.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sunk the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, There's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Alright, first store we gotta go to is the Daily Bread. Only got 3 bullets, my god. Okay, but I have possession. It is not.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what? Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosty one. Get me frosty.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosty. Want it.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
Haven't found anything yet. Catch!
Oh, the motherfucker phased through the floor.
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this. When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here you go, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you.
I got one of these.
Alright. Let's
Mr.
see.
DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
These fucking machines again. Oh, we use assault? Well, that's Eve. It's not a hypo anymore. So let's see what the stores are. We got
burst pipe.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up. Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Yeah. Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now.
Who is it? Don't you even think about threatening my son!
Right, stop throwing.
Killing him's the only way. The only way!
Oh, we need lockpicks. Okay.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
In combat.
I'm a legend, you hear? A legend!
Elizabeth?
Seems easy enough. Done.
At least number 6.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasite, this. And the exaltation of man, that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
Please, just say something for Mother.
Can't hear myself. Think.
Leave here!
Tomfoolery!
Mr. DeWitt, catch!
Oh, good.
I'll keep my eyes open for more. Mr. DeWitt, should I open this?
Open what? I grabbed the one in.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak.
Yeah.
Parasite this. And the exaltation.
So next is the
of
haberdashery
man. Sure,
and jewelry store.
get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness. There's not enough time in the day. Honey!
Ammo, Mr. DeWitt.
Like a tumor!
The haberdashery and
Look up there. That's all I have right now.
I'm on the hook this time. Following orders, all right?
Give me a second.
motherfucker got rocked, bro. Damn.
Load of this place. All that nice stuff. Easy pickings. Bust that lock. Ain't nobody around.
Don't make me get my gander up.
Private security. You got me. What kind of
I've got ammo. Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
That'll do.
Ryan Private Security. Safety for the self-sufficient.
Okay, here's the haberdashery. So there's a there's 8 here. Picked up 2 so far.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got downed. I revived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the marked sheet.
What's good, Buzzo? How you doing?
Of my first play, the Herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of canceling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there, to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said...
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who'll hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. But once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her heart, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Here. Now we're looking for a jewelry shop. Got the elevator. Says men's. Ladies. Is there anything in here that I gotta look for? What? Probably. How goes the game? It's alright. It's going. I got through the worst part, which was the Clash in the Clouds DLC.
You spit, Rabbit. You spit, Frankie. What'd you say? Where do you get off?
Mr. DeWitt, here!
So it ain't too bad. And after this, we move over to some Spider-Man. Locks.
Never forget.
Who's Spider-Man? Yep. Doing the first one, then Miles Morales afterwards. Also thinking about how I'm gonna do the old Call of Duties. But I do want to trophy hunt those. But I'd have to see if I can find a mod to do the zombie. I gotta do zombie Easter eggs and gotta see if I can find a mod to be able to do them solo. And I got where I'm gonna get them from. This came from me. Okay, so that's one. That's one lockpick. The others. You have like another store around here or something? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Of my first play, the herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of canceling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said,
Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
Gonna be real with you, Chief. I got no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Oh.
I'll wait down here.
Never mind. Okay, never mind. This didn't help me at all.
Go ahead. I'll be fine.
That's amazing. With the radar range, I can boil lobster tails in minutes. Be insane.
Did she give me something or some shit? I didn't even see what I got from her when I... Pretty sure I didn't get the... what you call it? The lockpicks that I needed from her. To one of those fishies from Finding Nemo. This, I don't know. Wow. Wow. This though, I don't know the code for this fucking door. I'm assuming there's a lockpick in one of these. Found one here, found one at the checkpoint. What is there? Could there be one I missed? Let's see. My stomach. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me go see where the fuck this third lockpick is. Alright, I just actually just got the door code, so I'll just use door code instead. We'll see if there's a lockpick behind there. That is not the door code. I have been bamboozled by my own memory.